It is World Water Day. It's so funny. There are so many things that are celebrated in a day, and it's often very nice to know about those things. I want to welcome Mark Hogg, who is founder and CEO of WaterStep here in Louisville, but they work all over the world. Michael Garrett is part of Quest Outdoors. We'll tell you why he's here too. Mark, it's so funny. I can remember I had to speak to the employees of MSD for some reason, and one of the things that they were also celebrating was WaterStep. And I said, oh, they help so many third world nations and places like that. And after it was over, one of your volunteers came up and said, now you know that places in the United States don't always have clean water either, but we forget about that. Yeah, tell us about all the work that you all do.
Well, it's quite an honor, Donna, and love being with you. I don't know how many World Water Days we've celebrated together, but happy World Water Day to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great to be able to work with so many different people in different countries, but also this emerging work that we're able to do in the United States. Last year was a big year for us. When COVID hit, we kind of got together and said, okay, we're gonna do this like we would do a disaster, like we would respond to any disaster. How do we get ready to rock and roll with this? And so we were able to ramp up our manufacturing, do that very creatively, but we put hundreds and hundreds of pieces of equipment that make disinfectant in Louisville, throughout the region and other parts of the United States. People could not get disinfectant to be able to sanitize things during COVID.
That.
Bing, got that. So we've got a great machine that was developed for the Ebola virus in Liberia to begin with. Then we rocked and rolled with that with the Ebola virus in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The Minister of Health there for the country said because of these 100 doctors and WaterStep's bleach maker, we've been able to abate the Ebola virus in our country. That we applied to COVID. So we were able to be really busy internationally and throughout the United States with this bleach maker that makes a gallon of bleach disinfectant that exceeds World Health standards for medical waste, Ebola, coronavirus, that kind of thing.
Isn't that crazy? I didn't even think of that, but I do know that you all have that bleach maker.
Right.
So crazy that although you didn't do it for the pandemic, now it's making a huge difference now because you couldn't get disinfectant or bleach. I don't care where you live.
Right.
You couldn't get it.
That's right. Well, it was neat. Wayside Christian Mission was one of the first places that we showed up at, brought our equipment. Dadgummit, the director was in tears because they'd been to Costco and found their last 2 gallons of bleach 3 days before for $7 a gallon. They didn't have anything. So now they're able to manufacture that during COVID, but now they keep manufacturing that to reduce their costs on disinfectant, which is kind of fun. But, you know, we were able to show up during that moment with what we do internationally, and then we were able to be down in last fall. We were in Lake Charles with the disaster response down there with our new WOW cart, this cart that does absolutely everything that a disaster worker could want for safe water and disinfectant. And we've just had a great honor to apply what we've learned all these years internationally in international disasters at home, and we love it. We're just blessed to do that.
Didn't even think about that, but that's huge. But you need some help in order to do everything that you do. Michael Garrett is here. He's part of Quest Outdoors, local company. You will see their billboards everywhere. So, Mark, you're going to have to jump in here, too.
Sure.
Michael, and we do it here as well at WAVE, you all collect shoes for WaterStep. We'll talk about why you would collect shoes for WaterStep, but why did you all decide to do that?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. We started collecting shoes and working with WaterStep about 3-4 years ago. Quest, as a lot of people know, is a locally owned outdoor store. We've been in the city of Louisville since 1983. A lot of what we do sell are outdoor equipment, and a big thing, shoes. We sell those a lot. And it's nice to be a neutral location where people can bring old shoes that are worn down and drop them off in store and not worry about taking smelly shoes back home in their car and being able to know that it's going to a great organization like WaterStep. During the whole pandemic, everybody started to get, try and go outside as much as possible. And we have seen an influx of shoes being donated. We call WaterStep every 2 weeks saying, hey, our bin is full. We're ready for a new round. So it's been a great partnership. Wow, you all get that many shoes? Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they're at 4600 Shelbyville Road. You know all the wonderful outdoor items that they make, and that's really kind of the only thing a lot of people have been able to do is enjoy outdoors. So Mark, explain though why the shoes for people who are thinking, what's that got to do with bleach
I
or
love
water?
our shoe program, and you've cheered that on for years here,
Yes.
Dawn. But I love it because anybody, any age, can be a part of saving lives with safe water just by donating their shoes. So we had kids all over. We had this precious woman we had known for so many years, and bless her heart, she was dying of cancer, and she said, I want to make sure I get 25,000 shoes for WaterStep, and she did. And we had posters in her bedroom and that kind of thing. But at 95, bedridden, she was still able to save lives with safe water because of shoes. So we love that. And we love Quest. I mean, some of these organizations and businesses around the city, Dawn, that have been with us for so long. When we went to Haiti, during the Haiti earthquake in 2010, it was Quest that outfitted our team with tents and other outfitting gear so we could be in Haiti. When we were in Haiti, we were there when there was nothing. There was nothing to get, nothing. We were there out in the middle of nowhere providing safe water, and Quest made sure that we were safe. So we love continuing to work with Quest. We love getting their shoes. And it's like the Ada Omega group you had just a minute ago. These shoes help women build business in other parts of the world. Our equipment helps women build business. So all of that energy, that entrepreneurship swirls around WaterStep and our friends, our relationships here in Louisville that impacts the world just like saving lives. We want to save lives with things that are sustainable, like good business, and shoes does that.
It's really crazy, though, because that's a simple thing. I mean, a church, a family, anybody can collect shoes.
Yes, ma'am.
And the shoes don't have to be in perfect condition.
No.
All right. Anything you want to add, Michael? I know your team jumps in and helps out, and we thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that has supported Quest. We did have to shut down for 2 months. But with all the love and everybody coming in shopping with us, and just remembering that we've been here for years, and that we're a local store, and just if you have a way to give, especially with WaterStep, whether it's your old shoes, I mean, we're getting to spring cleaning time, find an old pair, bring them in, drop them off. Thank you guys for everybody that's given so far and everybody that's going to be giving in the future.
There you go. My daughter lived in the jungles of the Dominican Republic for a while, and we got a lot of good tents and stuff like that from Quest. Mark Hogg, thank you.
Love you, Dawn. Love you, Michael. Thanks so much, you guys. Happy World Water Day to everybody.
All right, there you go. Try to find a way, everybody, to make a difference.